Do you know how many countries there are in the world in 2025?
174.
Not bad, 195. Because I think a lot of places like Vatican City and Andorra and stuff sort of sneak into that. People might forget.
They identify as a country.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So there's 195 countries in the world. Now, the 2030 World Cup, Ollie, to take place in South America, kind of, but mainly in Europe. They've pitched the idea of a 60-team World Cup. Now, we know that the World Cup next summer in the US and Mexico, the 2026 World Cup, is going to be a 48-team World Cup. So CONMEBOL, which is like South America's UEFA, it's the governing body, they've pitched the 2030 World Cup to be a 60-team World Cup. I mean, I'm at the point now where let's just make it a 195-team World Cup. Let's just have every country in the world. You're all in the World Cup. The qualification can just be kind of friendlies maybe. And then you just have it as a straight knockout. So you make sure obviously it's an even number. And then you just have this 195-team World Cup. So there's no group stages. It's literally just an open draw, a straight knockout. So you could have Brazil against Vatican City in the first round. And you just whittle it down over 2 months. Because the 60-team World Cup, I mean, if you logically follow the pattern of what has been, this is obviously going to happen, right? Like it was 32-team World Cup, now 48. Like, why wouldn't it be a 60-team World Cup? And if you've got a 60-team World Cup, then why not on a 120-team World Cup? So, I don't know. What do we think? A 60-team World Cup in 2030?
I think I'm sticking the Pope in goal for Vatican City. It's not a single Roman Catholic's going to put one past the Pope, are they? Strong, solid between the sticks. Pop him up. He's got a staff he can use as well. I mean, yeah, what we were just talking about, the Europa League and the Europa Conference League, about there being maybe just too many sides playing too much continental football, and that means that the value and the quality of the football drops. You know, everybody gets in. Like, it's fine. It's like having a participation trophy for every single person enters the competition. Like, nice. It's all well and good. Like, that's not sport. That's the trouble. Everybody deserves a chance, but you earn your chance. That's what sport is, by achieving excellence and getting rewarded. It's not about, well, we want to have... I mean, the CONMEBOL think there's going to be, half of those spots, those extra 12 spots are going to end up going to South American countries. Like, is that the idea? So they can guarantee Venezuela, Chile, Bolivia. I mean, we've covered enough of their football in the Libertadores and the CONMEBOL Sudamericana to know that no one's turning up for a Venezuelan game because the country's in such a state right now. And I don't use that lightly. It's incredibly sad what's happened to Venezuela over the last kind of 5 years. And then the quality of the football itself, the Venezuelan and Bolivian sides, outside of playing in the altitude in Bolivia, end up being the absolute whipping boys in a large number of these competitions. And that's not, again, doing a disservice to the international teams, but what is the reason for putting in a lesser side so they have a chance to get knocked out by a big team at some point? I mean, yeah, I don't understand. It's just money and the growth of the game, but it's the growth of the wallet